China has officially unveiled its latest AI powerhouse, DeepSeek V4, and this model comes packed with a massive 1.6 trillion parameters, giving it absolutely insane thinking ability. Now, think about this for a second. Most AI systems today operate at a much smaller scale, but DeepSeek V4, it's playing in a completely different league. And here's the real shocker. Wait for it. The pricing at the end of this video is going to surprise everyone. Seriously, because almost nobody expected numbers this low. So, let's dive in.
DeepSeek has officially released two advanced versions of its model, DeepSeek V4 Pro and DeepSeek V4 Flash. And honestly, the performance numbers coming from these models are hard to believe. Now, here's why this matters. Usually, when AI companies release smaller models, they sacrifice intelligence and reasoning quality. But interestingly, DeepSeek claims both versions are highly optimized for speed, efficiency, and reasoning. So first, let's take a look at the benchmarks. The V4 Pro model utilizes a total of 1.6 trillion parameters. Now, to put that into perspective, think of parameters like neurons in a human brain. They influence how the AI thinks, how it reasons, and how accurately it understands information. For comparison, most standard AI models usually operate around 38 billion parameters. But DeepSeek V4 Pro, it's nearly 200 times larger. And honestly, that scale is absolutely insane. Because larger parameter counts can help the AI understand context more deeply, solve harder problems, and generate much smarter responses.
Now, if you need something lighter, there's DeepSeek V4 Flash. And surprisingly, this smaller version runs on just 284 million parameters. But here's the crazy part. Despite being dramatically smaller, both models support a massive 1 million context length. And here's why that matters. Context length is basically the AI's short-term memory. It determines how much information the model can read, remember, and process at one time. So the bigger the context, the better the AI becomes at handling long conversations, large documents, research papers, and even complex coding sections. Now, let's talk efficiency, because this is where things get really interesting. Take a look at this graph. On the y-axis, we see flops, which basically measures how much computational effort and electricity the AI requires to process information. And interestingly, the improvements are massive. DeepSeek V4 Pro is 3.7 times more efficient than the previous V3.2 model. Meanwhile, DeepSeek V4 Flash is nearly 10 times more efficient. Think about that for a second. That's an enormous leap in optimization. And lower flops means faster responses, lower latency, and much lower power consumption, which is a huge advantage, especially for companies running large-scale AI infrastructure.
But efficiency doesn't stop there. There's another major breakthrough happening behind the scenes: KV cache optimization. Now, here's why this matters. The lower the memory usage, the cheaper and faster the AI becomes to operate. For example, older DeepSeek models required around 50 gigabytes of memory just to process 1 million context tokens. 50 gigabytes. But the new V4 Pro and Flash models, they can handle the same workload using less than 5 gigabytes. That's a massive 10x improvement. And honestly, that changes everything. Because lower memory usage means lower hardware costs, faster deployment, better scalability, and significantly improved efficiency.
Now, here's where things become really competitive. DeepSeek is now going head-to-head with some of the most expensive AI models in the world. We're talking about GPT 5.4, Claude 4.7 Opus, and Gemini 3.1 Pro. And according to benchmark results, DeepSeek V4 Pro is either matching or outperforming them in multiple reasoning and knowledge evaluations. But what's even more impressive is coding performance.
When it comes to programming and logical reasoning, DeepSeek is reportedly outperforming several industry-leading models. And according to the Artificial Intelligence Index, DeepSeek V4 Max scored a 52, placing it incredibly close to frontier-level systems like GPT 5.5. Now, let's talk pricing, because this is the part that shocked everyone. For the V4 Pro version, cash hit pricing, meaning repeat tasks, costs only $0.145 per million tokens. Meanwhile, cash miss pricing for new or complex tasks costs around $1.74 for input and $3.40 for output. Now compare that to the V4 Flash version. Input pricing starts at just $0.028 and output costs only $0.28, which is unbelievably cheap for this level of performance. So somehow, DeepSeek has managed to improve speed, reasoning, coding ability, and efficiency, while simultaneously reducing energy consumption and cost. And if these numbers hold up in real-world testing, this could seriously disrupt the entire AI industry. If you enjoyed this update, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more AI breakthroughs and future tech updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.